Howdy, Fort Bend. William Ferguson coming to you today from the rooftop at the University of Houston in Sugar Land, Fort Bend County, Texas. I'm with two superstars that actually make your lives better, even though you may have never met them. Jay Neal at the University of Houston, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And Andy Myers, Precinct 3 County Commissioner. I got to tell you, this guy knows it all about everything in Fort Bend. And so, gentlemen, thank you for joining us on Howdy Fort Bend today. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And Jay, I want to ask you a quick question. I'm going to spark this. I'm going to let the two of you talk, and I'm going to get out of the way.
Awesome.
And that is simply this. You have done, the University of Houston has done so much for Fort Bend County and Sugar Land, and I can't thank you enough personally. And for 120,000 people, I'm saying thank you. With that said, what is the vision and the dream you have for University of Houston in Fort Bend County and Sugar Land? What's the motivation? What's the magic? What's the excitement? And then Andy, whatever he can't figure out we need for Fort Bend and the University of Houston, I want you to finish up. Do you mind? Tell the people, please.
Great. Well, welcome to the University of Houston. Again, I'm Jay Neal, and even though we may not have met before, we're actually spending, this is our 30th anniversary for the University of Houston to be in Fort Bend County. So we're your new neighbor, old neighbor. So we've evolved over time though. 30 years ago, we started off on Julie Rivers Road, with our partnership with Wharton County Junior College, and quickly outgrown that property. We've been on this property now for 20 years, and a lot of that is in thanks with Commissioner Myers to help us get the property from TxDOT. And over the years, you've seen small buildings grow, big buildings grow, and then you can see our construction tower now, and we're building our 5th building on campus now. And really the vision is to be a resource for our neighbors, for our community, our friends and family, to offer a Tier 1 education to our residents. In doing so, we offer anything and everything at the main campus. Anything your heart's desire, we have that major. However, if you're going to be the instructional sites at Sugar Land and Katy, we really push hard to make sure that we're aligned with our businesses here. So if you look at who our largest employers are, our hospitals, our school districts, our business community, those are the programs we bring here. So our programs, is our College of Education has our K-12 programming, our leadership programs for principals and superintendents. Our College of Nursing houses here. So the Gessner College, we just named it, so it's the Gessner College of Nursing is here also in Sugar Land. The Gessner College of Nursing is here in Sugar Land as well, providing nurses for all of Fort Bend County and into the Med Center. And then right now, we're actually on one of the greenhouses for the new Division of Technologies, biotechnology research area. We've outgrown this space already. We built this building and moved in 2019, and we're already filled it up, so we're building another one. We'll have a brand new 70,000 square foot building. We'll bring out mechanical engineering technology and power engineering out here. And then we're just the reason why we're here now is I wanted to show you the green space to show what else we've got planned for the community. So once this building comes up, we should be in this building in fall of 2025. We're already looking into what's next. So really in looking at who our neighbors are and what other businesses are coming here, we have a lot of technology, a lot of health, a lot of biotech is coming to Fort Bend. And we want to make sure we're serving in that space, not only providing internships and a professional workforce pipeline with our students, but also opportunities to work with our Tier 1 faculty and research projects, bringing funding, bringing research to the community, as well as becoming technology leaders in this space. So behind me in the green space, this is our industry partnership zone, where we have 40 acres specifically for industry partners that have a relationship that are currently doing work with the university. We've been working with WT Partners, our consulting firm, for about 3 years now to identify the right partners, and we get closer every day. So we're almost there. Again, our goal for this campus is 10,000 students. We're right at about 3,700. When we get the other students from technology out here, we'll be closer to 5,000 in the next 2 years. And then we're just going to keep growing. So we're just delighted to be a part of the community. My wife and I have lived here for almost 30 years, been with the university for over 20. I personally want this for our community because it's my friends and my neighbors' kids that are coming here. And I'm mindful of that all the time. So just trying to do what's best for our community. Commissioner Myers, what did I leave out?
Well, you covered a whole lot. I was very fortunate and privileged to be able to play a role in
getting this land donated. Charlie Howard, the late Charlie Howard, who was our state rep at the time, asked a number of us to assist him in basically pushing his legislation that, and it was really easy because everybody was on board. They all thought this was a great idea, but I think there was a 1999 legislative session that he started that effort. And here it is. You got 200 acres sitting out here that right here, I mean, in almost downtown Sugar Land, more or less. Got room to grow, 10,000. Let's double that to 20,000. I'm fortunate to serve on the University of Houston's Sugar Land Campus Advisory Committee, and that's very helpful for the coordination between the university, the city of Sugar Land, and Fort Bend County. And we want to continue to work with the University of Houston in expansion efforts. And I'm particularly fond of University of Houston because both my girls graduated from U of H, so they're U of H grads. And so a lot of my money went to University of Houston. So they're fortunate to get a first-class degree from a first-class university, and I want that for all of our residents that want to go to college. Offers a variety of careers, and I think that Fort Bend County will soon be 1 million population, and we really need to have a university in the middle of we're bigger than 5 states.
Yep.
So we want to make certain that the county supports the University of Houston's efforts in every way we possibly can. And I play a big role in the legislative process, as I mentioned earlier, with regard to getting the land. And I want to be a resource to the University of Houston and to the community in that continuing effort. Again, working with the University of Houston, the city of Sugar Land, the county, and the state to bring more resources to this area. And I think we can do that. And we want to be part of your future, obviously. And I know
without you.
we want you guys to flourish here as much as you possibly can. So I was excited back in the days whenever we were saying, hey, this is going to be great. We're going to have a first-class university located right here in Fort Bend County in the city of Sugar Land, and here it is. And it's all these multiple buildings out here. This is really exciting. You got room to grow, so there are plenty of opportunities out here. I know you're kind of boxed in where you're in downtown Houston, but here you are. This is a place that wide open spaces, so to speak.
Thankfully, President Couture also sees this as an area for growth for us. You know, again, we are starting to get a little landlocked at the main campus. And when, following the models that the hospitals are having, this is where the people are, you know, and if we can save families thousands of dollars by having them maybe stay at home or live close by and not have to commute, and also align our businesses with the career paths with our majors, it's a win-win for everybody. You know, we've been really appreciative also of the Fort Bend Chamber with Tech Expo. The Central Chamber actually brought 350 students from Lamar Consolidated to look at healthcare careers here this week. So, the community support we have here is unbelievable. And, we appreciate the city, the county, the chambers, our business community, our friends and family. It's just remarkable. It seems like 30 years is a long time, and it's also a blink of an eye. I can remember, driving past this campus to go to work at the main campus for years, and it was the George building with this little schoolhouse on the prairie there for the longest time. And now we look up and, we're building our 5th building now and planning for a 6th.
Well, I know that University of Houston is going to play a key role in my ultimate goal, which is to bring more industry, more business to Fort Bend County so that our residents, can not only live, worship, play, but also work in Fort Bend County.
Absolutely.
We're primarily a bedroom community today. 75% of our property taxes are paid by homes. We need to broaden that tax base, and we need to attract industry and businesses to our community. And one of the key things is going to be the University of Houston in bringing that about, because industry wants educated and trained people. Got a University of Houston sitting right here that can do that.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the things that we can offer that, frankly, other counties in Texas cannot. They don't have a major first-class university in their midst. So we need to leverage that that opportunity and leverage that advantage and start attracting those businesses here. And we're going to continue to work with the city of Sugar Land and the others, as well as the University of Houston, to make that happen, because we definitely need that industry here for those high-paying jobs. And as I said, I'm all about controlling taxes and trying to make certain that our homes are not overtaxed. And bringing industry here will help relieve some of that tax burden on our homes.
Absolutely.
So it's a win-win-win all the way around for everybody. So we're excited.
So I want to play the role. I want to play the role as the Q&A resident of Fort Bend County.
All right.
So I know some of your vision you've shared with me and others about this property. Everything from the big red barn to the walking sort of, I call it a trail out front with all the technology, sort of technology museum, all these ideas you have. Right now, people are watching and they're thinking mobility is a problem already. Mobility's got to get better. He's wanting to bring another 7,000 students. We can't handle it. Where are they going to live? How are they going to drive? These are things I think right now, as I'm listening to the two of you, people are saying, how are we going to fit them in? Do you have a plan or a vision or a dream?
We've got a couple of different approaches right now. A lot of people ask me all the time, Jay, are you putting dorms out there? And I'm like, well, eventually we're probably going to need to have some residential housing for students, maybe even for faculty at time, but not yet. So really my explanation for that is, with our 3,700 students, we need a living room first. We don't need a bedroom yet. So I'm really pushing hard to get us a student center here where students can hang out, have a third place in between classes, make connections, place for student organizations, grab something to eat. That's my main priority. Once we fill that out, then we'll look to what's going to happen next and where that fits. And again, we're residents here. It's got to make sense for everybody. We want to be good neighbors and not drop an apartment complex in the middle of everything. But we'll work with our partners, the county and the city, when we're ready for that time. So,
frankly, I think the private industry is going to help solve that problem. They're going to see the market here, and they're going to come serve that market. So I don't have the same anxieties that you might have because this is a great place to live. You have one of the safest, most secure communities, one of the most family-friendly communities we have. We worked hard to make it that way. People love living here, and they will move here and go to University of Houston, and they'll have a place to stay.
Yeah.
So I like to always add one more thing to the list that Andy just gave us.
Okay.
And we're the best looking also. I think we're the best looking. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me on the rooftop at the University of Houston.
Yeah.
Thank you for your leadership. And Andy, I know you've been in leadership in the county, what seems like my whole life.
28 years.
28 years. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for your great service, because I know Highway 59 looked a little different when you took leadership role. So thank you for your hard work. And Jay, I'll be candid with you, they don't get the privilege to see the maps and the diagrams, and as you've always said, it's all done in pencil.
Yeah.
And they don't get to see that vision and dream. And guys, I got to tell you, it's a beautiful vision, it's a beautiful dream, and it's for our community. And remember this, the reason we're successful, I believe, is because they're thinking about you. They're thinking about your kids and your grandkids and what this will look like for them one day, and that's why it's so beautiful. So as I always sign off, howdy Fort Bend, and we will see you again. Bye, y'all.
Bye.